Yeah, hello, what's up guys? Here is Scottish Ayadi from Janal Smart Training. In this video I just want to give you another smart tips that you can use when training your abs. So we know all that I already mentioned this many times, that when we train our abs, mostly our hip flexors, they are uh, like always activated, so they have like over activation because they are like over dominating some moves. And unfortunately, if you have like weak core, almost a big part of the core exercise that we are doing will be like done from our hip flexors. And we, to avoid that, we will just try to use some tips to be able to engage the maximum to get the maximum benefit from our core. So that means engaging our core and disengaging our hip flexors. So I will just go through like some tips. I already made a video how to do like the bird dog, how to deactivate like our legs, our glutes and our hip flexors, and then to engage more our core. But today I will go through other classic exercises. I already made another video to mention exercises that you should avoid when training your abs, especially when you have like anterior pelvic tilt, but this is not the case. Today I just go through the exercises that normally are good exercises for our core, but how to make them better and get the maximum benefit for our abs. Okay, we will start from the beginning. I already mentioned this many times, like the normal crunches. So I already said, so we should not actually do like sit-ups. Sit-ups is actually working our hip flexors, but our core is just for stabilization, so we should try to avoid doing sit-ups. But here when you do like crunches, I already mentioned, just we do like a vertical crunch. That means just getting our shoulder up, so we are just getting to the ceiling, getting just up, vertical, so not here forward, but just going like up. So here engage your core and then put your low back to the floor, and then here exhale, slowly inhale, exhale and slowly inhale. And this third part, this small move here from here to here, the vertical, is done from our up, and then after that our hip flexor will be activated. So this one tip, please just try to do like a vertical, go just directly, not like this but like this. And also it's another tip, so we are using like, there is a rule, it's like in anatomy, it's like reciprocal inhibition. So that means when you activate one muscle, the other the antagonist muscle, so the muscle from the other side of the joint, it will be deactivated. It's like when you activate your biceps, your triceps will be deactivated. It's like the same. So here we want to deactivate our hip flexors. That means we should try to activate our glutes and our hamstrings. So how to do that? So you can just have some like a bank, and then just pull down here with your heels. Just pull down, and then if you pull down, you will get your glutes activated and your hamstrings, and then you can do like a vertical crunch. So here you are sure that 100% that this move is there for using your abs. So this is really very important to get like the maximum benefit. So we do like staying in this position. You know that we have like a classic exercises like the dead bugs. The dead bugs is just when you stay like this, and then just alternating arm and legs here down. Exactly. So this exercise, when you do it, so we have here when you put your leg down. Actually, I'm not fan with this exercise, so I should try to avoid this exercise. But with dead bugs, with one leg, it should be okay. But here, if you have like a weak abs, it will like your hip flexor will always pull, and if it is pulling, so it is an insertion on the lower back, and it will like sometimes make like back pain. So to avoid this, to activate, like to boost the activation of your core here, so when you low down here one leg, just try to pull this knee on the other direction. It's like here, you see, just try to pull it like inside, so you are like squeezing your abs more and disengaging your hip flexors. So try always, please, when you do like dead bugs, try to pull this one inside. So just try to make like here to keep this
and posterior pelvic tilt. So if you go like this, you'll get like here arched back. But to make this, normally our core should do this one from here to here. But if you have like a weak core, all the posterior pelvic tilt conservation that should be done, it will be done using your flexor. So try to avoid that. Just try to squeeze from the other side, and you will feel directly like a higher activation of your glutes. So this is the second exercise. We will just try to move to the other exercise. So we have like different up exercises that you can always do, and it's like a classic, like a plank. So if you do like a plank, normally using plank, so if you have like a weak core, so either you will get like in a anterior pelvic tilt, that's very dangerous. But to keep this core position, so many people they get like a higher or domination of hip flexors too. So what we can do to avoid that, or like try to dominate our core, in this one, is just when you go like in a plank position, just try to put your elbow to your toes. So just try to put inside. Just try to squeeze it inside, not outside. Just try to squeeze inside, and then you see here, and you squeeze your. Try just to pull your elbow inside, and you will feel like more activation of your core. So it's really nice tips that you can always do to get the benefit of the exercise. Not just doing, but just try to get the maximum benefit of each exercise. I will move to the other tip. So if you do like a revenge crunch, so I love this exercise actually. If you go like 90 degrees here, we don't put our legs forward, we just stay from here and do like reverse crunch. So in reverse crunch, just bring your knees to your chest, and then you can help a little bit with your hand. So here's like, make like a rotation in your pelvic here. Exhale, and then slowly down, inhale. It's really perfect to exercise. It looks easy, but it's really perfect to, I already burning now my abs, and just control it. So just don't swing like this, but just try to have it controlled. But here also, we know that we have like a contribution of our hip flexors, depending if you have strong core or no. But to try to deactivate the hip flexors in this exercise, so if you have like a pillow or something like roller or something, just try to put it behind and then squeeze it here. So if we squeeze it, we will get like disactivation. I think a pillow is better. I'll just try to take this one. So just bring a pillow or something, just squeeze it here down. If you squeeze it, you will have like activation of your hamstrings. And if you deactivate your hamstrings and glutes, you will be able, you see, like this. So you will be able to deactivate your hip flexors, and then the whole work will be done using your core. So you will feel like a little bit harder when you do this one, because your core is like doing the whole thing, and that's what actually we need. Another tip also for guys using like ab roller, I think I already explained in one exercise. So if you do like the ab roller, so it's like getting in perfect, squeeze your core here, and then getting down, and then get up here. So here we have also contribution. When you go back, we have also contribution of hip flexors if you have like a weak core. So to avoid this, we do the same here. Reciprocal inhibition. Squeeze something here on, and then just go down, and then squeeze it. So try always to squeeze something, so to make like your hamstrings like busy. So we will get disactivation of our hip flexor. I hope that these are the main, actually the most favorite exercises that we are training, that are training our core. So try it out, and then you will see like a big difference. I hope you enjoyed. Share it with your friends, and see you next time. Ciao.